So what are some of the gaps you're seeing right now, not just in resources and information and education for veterans transitioning out of the military, trying to reestablish themselves in society, but what are some of the common issues you're seeing with the misconceptions of veterans by the civilian community? What some of the spouses and family members are dealing with that is actually putting a lot more pressure on the transition process? And how are you and the Camraderie Foundation, what are you guys doing to address these gaps?
Well, there's so many different things on that. So if you're looking at it as a whole unit, the family unit, I think one of the things to realize is that it's not just the veteran that's going through transition, it's the entire family, which is why we do counseling for the entire family. We've helped kids as young as 4 years old. A 4-year-old was mimicking dad's PTS behavior in preschool. Wow. In preschool. Having those behaviors of isolation and hypervigilance at 4 years old.
They're sponges.
Yeah.
Everything we know, we learn.
So realizing that it's not, it's not just that person.
Yes.
It's the entire unit, and it takes more than just one specific organization to help this. So I think the VA is a great organization, but they were never meant to be everything for everybody.
Yes. But
that's why
But they're funded that way.
I get that, but that is not how they were originally structured.
Yes.
And no one organization can be that one solving factor for every single person. It just doesn't work.
So do you feel that the fact that all these nonprofits and all these resources out there that are trying to do great things, they're all vying for the same crumbs coming down from the grants and from the federal government money and all this, and donors are hard to get. If you don't show that you have credibility, if you don't show that you've been doing the things you say you're going to be doing, getting money in the beginning is very difficult. Do you think that's causing our community of resources and veterans themselves to be fragmented a little bit and a little competitive with each other instead of like coming together and creating those strategic alliances that can then, hey, I can't cover this veteran with his issues, but I know another resource that can, so let's work together and build a network. Why are we just now starting to see networks kind of coming together of veteran organizations and resources?
I think sometimes it just takes time.
Yes.
To be honest. I mean, I got down here 3 years ago, and I have seen a huge change in the way people collaborate in just those 3 years.
Yes.
From, there's various councils, veterans counselors that pull together various organizations, and we talk about what each other does. We refer individuals to each other, because if I have somebody that's homeless, I can't help them. That's not something that's in my bailiwick. But I know people who can, and I can get that family or that person to the right contact. And to me, it's all about building those connections to be able to do that, to be able to do those referrals, those soft handoffs, and not say, oh, call this phone number and you're going to get everything.
No, make the introduction yourself.
I want to get them to a person that can help them.
Absolutely.